3 tips to radical body transformation. What's up, guys? Marty here, and welcome to another edition of 101 Insider Weight Loss Secrets. And today I have a story for you guys about, if you're wanting to lose weight fast without fad diets or extreme workouts, this one's for you. And here's what you need to know just to cut to the chase on this. Tip number 1. Take ownership of where you are right now. One of the biggest mistakes I made was I started too fast, too soon whenever I would try to lose weight. And I remember the time before I actually lost weight, it was one of the worst times I ever did to myself. Here I am, I'm about 100 pounds overweight. I can barely walk to the refrigerator and bend down without coming up heaving for air. And I had just done this one night whenever my wife came home, and she had gotten a bad report from the doctor. Doctor was about to put her on a lot of stuff, and I'm sitting there drinking beer, watching The Ultimate Fighter, like sort of just dreaming. It was like, what would it take to be like that? And it was like, well, and as I was sitting there and I was like literally in tears over what my life had become, because I was trying. I was jumping in, doing like these in-home workout programs that were marketed to, it was like lose that, but it was like, dude, it was way too much, way too soon. My skeleton wasn't ready for it. So what would end up happening invariably every time was I would get sick, I would get hurt. It would just be too painful. And I'd fall off the wagon and gain a little bit more weight than I had actually lost. And that vicious cycle kept up. But the thing that actually saved me was when I realized that regardless of all these places I was looking for the answer for what to do on this, I had to come to the realization that no one was coming to save me. It's like no one's going to save you. So once you come to terms with where you are right now and accept the fact that, hey, it's like I've let all this stuff happen to me. Now it's time to change this. And you might be like, you might go to, I can't believe I let that happen to me. Like, I can't believe I let myself get that out of control. But the next step is going to be to forgive yourself. So that's tip number 1, take ownership of where you are right now. Tip number 2, you decide what goes into your body as fuel. And I just got to tell you, number 1, beware of marketing ploys. I saw a video the other day of my original mentor, Mike Dolce, screaming about, tell the truth. So I hear you, Mike. And there's so many, marketing messages out there that lead to people to believe these exclusionary diets like keto, paleo, all these juicing fasts, all these pills, powders, and potions that are marketed as the magic bullet. Like, that is literally like poison for the tank, because we're all omnivores unless there's some very specific issue. We all eat meat, we all eat plants, and sorry, not sorry, and we all need to eat carbs. Sorry, not sorry about who makes that mad, but the Dolce diet principles have never failed me. Eat real food every 2 to 4 hours, eat until satisfied, not until full, and stay hydrated. And that's another thing. No one's going to drink the water for you. Nobody's going to eat the right foods for you. You decide what goes into your body as fuel. Don't poison the tank. And tip number 3, where the real transformation happens. And the real transformation comes from belief. And, there's belief that you can change, belief that you have time, and belief that, you can really adapt and overcome to anything you put demands on your body on. So if you have the belief that you can be healthy again, you can transform, you can adapt, you can decide exactly what you do that's the most fun, the most pleasurable, brings you the most results, because, hey, we want this journey to be sustainable. So just to recap what we talked about, accept what level you're at playing the game on right now. Don't poison the fuel tank with stuff that is artificial, or any sort of preservatives and all that kind of good stuff. We do want our food to be as real, natural, and raw, and as close to the earth as we can. And then real change comes from belief. There we go. I had to think. I had a senior moment almost. So the big idea here is that you have to take ownership of your health. You have to take ownership and full responsibility of it, and realize you have plenty of time and you always have more than enough. So if you're serious about losing weight and really transforming your body, and doing so in a way that's going to take you like on your own personal pathway to success, that in a way that's going to be fun, and in a way that's going to keep you coming back for more, that not only helps you lose the weight, maybe it's 100 pounds like me, maybe it's a little less, maybe it's that last little stubborn 15, but get on the wait list. All you have to do is go to gearedupinsider.com/lose-weight and join the waiting list, because I went from a fat, overweight band director to way too skinny little thing, and messed it all up and blew some joints out, and I don't want you guys to make those same mistakes, because I know what you go-getters do. So with that, remember guys, you're one upgrade away.